What's going on, YouTube world? It's your girl Kimberly. So I'm getting ready to go to the gym and I'm cleaning my face. Just in case you guys are like, what the hell is she doing? I'm cleaning my face because I'm about to go to the gym. Okay, so you know what? I was just thinking about something. One of my friends the other day asked me, why don't I have a really good or a close relationship with my older sister? And I basically said, you know what? Because she's a bitch and I don't like fake people. I don't like people that you have a conversation with them and they're not responding or listening to anything you're saying. All they're doing is fading off into the darkness and basically wanting to talk about something that's not even remotely on topic or remotely even important to you. And then they walk away like you weren't even talking. And that's how my older sister acts. But then today, as I was getting dressed for the gym and I was eating breakfast, I was like, you know what? Let me think about this a little bit deeper. I don't get along with my older sister, but I get along with my younger sister. I'm the middle child. And I thought, why is it that I get along with my younger sister, but I don't get along with my older sister? And I totally figured it out. It's not even like, anything that was a major ordeal. Like, we didn't have this continuous blowout fight. We never got along. From when I remember when I was little, and we would get into situations where she would always tell on me about what I was doing, if I was getting into trouble, doing something I shouldn't be doing. And then my mother, who played a very large role into kind of the separation of us to a degree, to a very small degree. She would always tell me and my cousin that we need to be more like my older sister because she was on the honor roll and she was getting straight A's and everything, and that we needed to be more like her. Yet, I have the personality, I have the pizzazz, I can talk to 10 people, I can talk to 1,000 people. I articulate great, which means I can have a conversation with anyone on any level about any subject. Yet my older sister has this very closed in life and feels, you know, like she doesn't want anybody in her business, and she doesn't have goddamn business. Let's get that straight. That's even worth getting into, but that's a whole nother subject. And it started like from then, as far as some type of indifference between us. And honestly, it never bothered me when I was little. I'm the kind of person that I get more annoyed by something than I do emotionally get hurt by a situation. So it didn't hurt me, because she told me, my older sister told me when I was smaller, that I was adopted. And for some reason, most kids probably would have been like, oh my God, I'm adopted. You're not my mother. Boo. And I was thrilled. To be very honest with you, I was thrilled because I said, that's perfect. I knew there was a reason why I don't act like you all. I knew it was a reason why me and you don't get along. I knew it was a reason why I don't have the tendencies that you all have. I figured it out a long time ago that when she said I was adopted, I was like, that's perfect. It totally makes sense to me. Of course, later on, found out that unfortunately I wasn't adopted. I'm telling everybody still that my family is from Italy. And that's my story, okay? Nobody can research this. So at any rate, find out, of course, that I wasn't adopted. But still, our personalities from when I was little was completely different. Now, my little sister came along, and I'm the middle child. So my little sister came along, and I just wanted to hold her, kiss her, take care of her, do stuff with her, take her everywhere, whatever. So I was really nurturing to her, like, automatically, which is my personality, okay? I thought about this, and I said, this is so common in so many families, but parents play a big role into why kids have this separation with each other. Why some kids may physically fight more than other kids, and why other sisters and brothers may get along a lot better than some others that are related, you know, sisters and brothers, or all sisters, whatever. And it plays a lot toward the idea of separating emotionally your kids from each other. And then sometimes kids like me who just have a different personality. Me and my little sister, we get along fine. She gets on my damn nerves. This chick gets on my nerves. But when she gets on my nerves, it's a different type of getting on my nerves than my older sister. Like, I can go years and not talk to my older sister. Years, decades. And I'm totally fine like that. I don't even think, like, what is her life? What is she doing? How's her day? I don't even care, because we've never had a relationship. We've only had that bloodline because we're sisters. But we've never had, like, a relationship. But me and my younger sister, from the second she was born, I wanted to be around her. I wanted to take her places. I wanted to do stuff with her. I couldn't wait till she got old enough so I could actually take her places with me and show her off, because she was so cute. So we initially had a relationship, me and my younger sister, from the start. And I moved away for some years. She's moved away for some years. We came back. We've not physically fought, but we've verbally had major blow-ups, maybe once or twice. We've said stuff to each other that was kind of harsh, but we always come back. Me and my younger sister always come back to each other, and we're like, we may not initially say I'm sorry, but we just come back together. And it's almost like we didn't forget about what we did. We talk about it, but then by the time we've talked about it, it's in a joking manner. It's like, I'm sorry, the reason why I did this. Or even if we didn't say I'm sorry, we'll just say the reason why I did this was because of this, what was going on, or whatever the case may be. So if you have this problem, or you're questioning why you may not get along with one of your siblings or all of your siblings, a lot of times look at a lot of the factors of just normacy. Just because they're your sister and brother does not mean that their personality is perfectly linked with yours. There's plenty of brothers and sisters that don't have the same likes and dislikes. My older sister does a lot of crap that I think is lame as hell. She's always done lame stuff. I didn't care about it. It didn't affect my social life. So it wasn't a part of what separated us, so to speak. But when she started trying to, I guess, make herself seem more than what she really was, and me knowing who she was, and she wanted to make herself more than what she really was, that's when I was like, bitch, please, because no, you're not. And next. We had both parents. We didn't suffer. We had a great household in regards to stability and both parents being there and a decent upbringing. But it was not, $1 million type of setup where she got everything she wanted. I worked. She worked. I had an amazing social life and an amazing group of friends that I grew up with. And that's what kept me being who I really was from birth. So if you are feeling like, I don't know why I don't get along with my brothers and sisters, I don't understand, just kind of think about your personality. Like, who were you? Who are you now? And did you initially have like a really close relationship with your brothers and sisters? My sister, my younger sister right now, she did something that made me mad several weeks ago, months ago, or whatever. And I said, I know with my younger sister, when she does something to piss me off, I have to like just taper off from her for a while, which means we may not call each other every day. I may not be on Facebook talking to her or whatever the case may be. I may just say, you know what, I need some time away from her because she really pissed me off. And in order for me to calm down and get back to being me and her, I'm older than her, but we are really silly together. We have fun. We love to drink. We love good food and quality conversations, but we like to act stupid and talk about a bunch of stupid crap at the same time. So with my younger sister, I usually just pull back and give myself some time to just be like, boom, 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 peace, relaxation, you love your sister, whatever, get over it. Once I get over it and she's not still doing the same stupid stuff that pissed me off, we come together like nothing really happened, honestly. And so that's how me and her deal with our relationship. So you just have to find out with your siblings what it is that you have with them. Because a bloodline, people say blood is thicker than water. That means absolutely nothing in real terms, because when we're just talking about a normal everyday relationship where you want to get along with your brother or your sisters, where you just want to have a relationship, you want to be able to call them and say, hey girl, this is what's going on, or what's up bro, this is what's going on in my life, or come over this weekend, I want you guys to come over this weekend. If you had that kind of relationship, then great, maintain that. But if you don't, go back to your childhood and think about, like, okay, did we initially have like this great relationship? Because don't act surprised when you're 21 or 35 years old and your older brother or your older sister is not calling you every day or not coming over your house. Because were they doing that before when you moved out and you guys kind of started having separate lives? Were they calling you before? Were you guys close? Were you always around each other when you were little? I mean, you have to go back that far to understand your relationship between your brothers and sisters. Again, my morning of clarification is beautiful. Like, I don't even have 1 second of I guess, insecurity about my relationship, of why I don't have a relationship with my older sister. It does not even bother